Hello everyone, I am Naveen Sharma, Assistant Professor, Government Degree College, Thanamandi. Today I am here with a topic that is acid rain. As we know that rain is a part of hydrological cycle and after the evaporation, transpiration, the water vapors reaches into the atmosphere and there occurs the process of the condensation and ultimately that water comes back on the ground in the form of hail, sleet, rain, snow, etc. But whenever the pH value of the rainwater decreases or it becomes below 5.6 value, then we can say it as the rain contains some sort of acids and this is known as the acid rain. So this acid rain is basically formed by some uh, gases like carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, sulfur oxides, and nitrogen oxides. As we know that the the journal rainwater of is impure in nature and it has some acidic values, and that acidic nature is due to the presence of carbon dioxide which reacts with the water vapors and forms the carbonic acid. And this is very harmful to the living environment. Basically, there are generally two types of acid rain. The first one is dry deposition, and second one is wet deposition. Dry deposition includes the gases particulate matters which bear some acids and they get settles on the ground with the gravitational settlement. But in case of the wet deposition, the acids comes on the ground in the form of rain. It can be in the form of snow, etc. This is wet deposition. This is a picture which is showing that the sulfur oxides and nitrogen oxides, when react with the water vapor in the atmosphere, they will form the sulfuric acid H2SO4 and HNO3 and HNO3, that is nitric acid. So these gases are released from different sources and these sources includes the burning of the fossil fuels, power plants, and then residential combustions, volcanoes and marsh gases, and the nitrogen oxides are released from fossil fuels, coal plants, denitrification processes, forest fire, and lightning. If I talk about the chemistry of the acid rain, as we know that carbon dioxide, which is in the gaseous form, it reacts with the water vapors, which is H2O with liquid in liquid form. It will form H2CO3, which is carbonic acid. And when sulfur dioxide reacts with the water, it will form the H2SO3, that is sulfuric acid, H2SO4, that is sulfuric acid, and nitrogen oxides reacts with the water vapor, it will form the nitric acid. Uh, this is the picture which is showing that from which sources the sulfur dioxides and nitrogen oxides gases are released, and in the first circle in this chart we can see it as the 69.4% of the sulfur dioxide is released from the utilities and 32.4% is released from the utilities, and in case of the nitrogen oxide, transportation means are releasing 43% of the nitrogen oxides gases. And if I talk about the ill effects of the this acid rain, then it will affect the soil and vegetation. It will reduces the productive value of the soil. It will degrade the forest cover. It will degrade the quality of the water. It will affect the human health, wildlife, and it also affects the aquatic life of the organisms. And this is very common that there are some monuments, some buildings which are made up of calcium carbonates. They are also leached by the fall of this acid rain. In this picture, we can easily see that these are the forest covers which are destroyed by the acids and regular fall of the acid rain. This this shows that the lake is degraded by the effect of the acid rain. So there are this is a very live example which is of Agra Taj Mahal. And this Taj Mahal, you can see there are two pictures, and in these pictures we can see easily that the quality, the shining, the color of the marble is damaged and changed due to the fall of the acid bearing rain. And the possible remedies to overcome the problem of the acid rain, to reduce the sulfur content in the atmosphere, we should go for the process of the liming, flue gases, desulfurization, low sulfur coals, and we must switch over to the alternative methods. And in case of the nitrogen oxides, we can lower their concentration by lowering temperatures, shorter durations, catalytic converters, lead-free gasolines can be used in different type of the industrial processes, and we must switch over to the other alternatives which can reduce the release of the sulfur oxides and nitrogen oxides in the atmosphere. So this is all about the acid rain. Thank you. Have a nice day.